What's up, Man Dog Pod listeners? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's free episode. If you want to hear the full episode, it's available over on our Patreon, patreon.com/you'rethemannowdog. We've got full episode audio and video for everything we've done, a huge archive of tons of fun stuff with all your favorite comedians. Check it out today. Once again, that's patreon.com/you'rethemannowdog. Thanks so much and have a great day.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now.
Oh, hi. Happy New Year.
Hello.
Welcome to the Man Dog Pod. It's another two-man to start the year off. I'm Dan Lippert.
And I'm Ryan Rosenberg. We're going mano-y-mano today.
We are.
Competing.
It's mano-a-mano is competing. E-mano is like we're with each other.
Oh, mano-a-mano. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Mano-y-mano. Yeah, well, we're mano-y-mano. I'm here with my hermano, and we're going to...
and we're using our manos hands.
That's right. Happy New Year, everybody.
What did you guys do? Was everyone tired? Is that just an aging thing, or does everyone age with me?
Right.
I was tired. I was tired. I feel like everyone got sick this year, included present company. I
didn't see a ton of "we're going out for New Year's."
Yeah,
but maybe that's like my friends are not doing that as much anymore.
Yeah, or maybe everyone's hiding it from us.
Because our big classic was going to Morongo Casino, the casino out in the middle of the desert where we thought nobody goes, but actually the floor is shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder. 2019, we had no idea what was ahead of us.
I can't believe that was right before
out of 2019 into 2020. I was talking to Betsy, who we went with, and I was like, how did we end up going? It feels inevitable that we went.
Right.
I don't remember who thought of it. I don't remember why we decided to.
How did it come up?
I don't know.
Because it's so weird to do until you've done it.
It was like all good friends, but also a random assortment, like Ali Gondor and Hillary Matthews, who we've never done New Year's with before.
Really done anything with, yeah.
Jacob Womack, who
maybe we were like, should we go to Vegas?
Yeah,
no,
maybe
it was the next closest thing?
Trip.
Yeah.
We had no idea.
But it was great. And then I looked into going this year too late, kind of as a joke. You know, it's like we did it and we loved it, but it's also kind of silly or whatever. So I looked it up and it was sold out. We couldn't even get in if we wanted to. So I was making jokes about like, ooh, Morongo, da-da-da-da-da. We're not cool enough.
Once again proved us uncool.
Shoulder to shoulder. And we keep saying that because we asked when we got there, hey, like, what's it going to be like tonight? Do people party here or whatever? And the like front desk clerk was like, oh my God. It's going to be shoulder to shoulder. You won't even be able to walk around.
And the casino was like a ghost town.
Yes.
On the day, New Year's Day, Eve, when we were like laughing at that idea.
Yeah. We were like, are we going to be the only ones here?
Yeah.
Do people actually party? And he was like, oh my God. But I guess like everybody in the desert probably just goes to the biggest building.
I guess
in 20 miles, you know.
I drove to Springville, Utah to see my girlfriend's family with her. For Christmas. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Whistle Pete. But there's a town called Mesquite, which is like the last town leaving Nevada or the first town coming in from Utah. 2 casinos right on the border, and we were kind of like, who's going to this New Year's Eve with Buck Cherry? It was sold out.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I guess if you're just the casino in a range.
Yeah. If you're looking for something to do.
Yeah.
That's what they're good at, I guess.
It's crazy going through the country, or just you kind of assume everyone kind of lives a little like you, and then you go think about it. People do a million different things than I do.
Everybody's
most of them
so
have
different.
families,
yes.
So that's a big difference.
Yes. Anytime I leave like Los Angeles at all, I'm like, oh yeah, I live in such a little petri dish that I forget is not the most striking thing for me is that most people don't dress like teenagers. Every time I leave Los Angeles, people wear adult clothes and I'm like, oh yeah, all the people that walk around here look crazy.
That's funny.
And like probably haven't spoken to or seen a child in months.
Yeah.
And then I go to the suburbs, you know, where my sister lives in San Diego, not far away, also a big city. And it's just like Lululemon as far as the eye can see.
Yeah.
You know?
when we a few months back, I was dropping my niece off at school. She's 7. All of those teachers, and I was looking at the kids and was like, they are all wearing the same clothes that me and my friends wear.
Yes.
Like all the boys were, it's like Spider-Man shirts, like shorts, basketball tees, and it's like, yeah, that's basically. I've taken a lot of the logos off, but I'm basically in the same look.
Yeah, because I still want to be comfortable.
Yeah,
I'm not. I do kind of. I am. I think ready to dress up, age up my clothes. But I don't really want to get rid of all the casual stuff I have. And I also don't really have, I'm not like in a nice room that often.
No.
So it feels weird to like
at home get dressed up.
At home, or even like going to see other of my friends and they don't dress that way.
Yeah.
And I will feel weird.
You'd have to take the first 3 to 6 months of like, whoa, Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, which is my least favorite thing.
You could maybe send a text that's like, I'm coming in new clothes. Nobody say anything.
Don't talk to me.
Talk behind my back if you want to.
Right. That's another thing I'm trying to do this year is just who gives a shit?
Not
just wear what I want, and but also not ignore people. If people are talking weird to me, who gives a shit? What the fuck are you talking about? Well, shut up.
Yeah, you're going toe to toe.
I don't. Yes, because enough of this passive aggressiveness.
Yes,
I've had it.
Because you feel like you're repeatedly in a zone of like thinking things but not saying them, or feeling like other people are saying things that you're not getting to be direct about.
Yes. I really like to be direct, and I like direct language. So what happens with that is you have to own what you say. But some people really like to be indirect, and it allows them to say a ton of crazy little stuff.
Yeah.
But then go, what? I didn't want.
Yeah.
And I'm like, brother, I'm observant. I can't do it anymore.
And people like that, their currency is making you feel like the aggressor for calling them out.
Exactly. And so I'm ready to be both feet on the ground. Excuse me, that was crazy.
I didn't do this last night, but it was the closest I'd ever done to it. I was playing Fortnite, and we didn't have enough people for a full squad of 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
There was 3 of us. So you get your squad filled with a stranger. And the stranger's name was Kalejooz. Kill Jews.
Oh, Jesus.
But Kale Jews.
Yeah.
And I almost popped over on the communication, and it just was like, hey, why did you do that?
Right.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Just what, first of all, how old are you?
Yeah, right.
And why do you want that to be your name?
Crazy.
What's the thought here?
Popping up in lobbies like that.
Just a direct, instead I reported them, and I hope they get banned.
Good. Something's got to happen. There's got to be a consequence.
For Kale Jews.
Yeah, absolutely. How was your, was he a good teammate?
Really good.
Really good teammate. Had our back. Lovely.
Really good. And he, for sure. We can guarantee that.
Oh, my God. Of course.
But yeah, so, all right. Since we're on New Year's, we got to do, what are you excited to be leaving in the dust?
Right.
Who are you driving towards?
Right.
Or what? And what are you keeping in the car with you?
Oh, I like this metaphor. I haven't heard this before.
It just came up.
I love it. I've heard rose, thorn, and bud or something. I am driving away from I don't know, not listening to myself. If I want to go do something, I just got to go do it. I find too many reasons to not say the thing, not do the thing. Less avoidance. So I'm driving away from avoidance.
Love it.
And toward the thing, whatever the thing is.
Yeah.
And it's less about setting a huge goal on the first and driving there. It's more about like just listening to myself each day with some goals, of course, but just actually going like, how do I actually feel like I want rather than like what I should. Been doing should for a long time.
Yeah.
So really trying to pare down and just do what I want.
The dog must be helpful for this.
The dog is very helpful. It's a good excuse to have to care about kind of yourself, but the dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I got to take care of her, else my house smells like poop and pee, and she's barking all the time and whatever. So you really do have to like take care of her, but also take care of yourself first. Take care of each other in a way, and then you can go out in the world and do your thing. So yeah, a little more of that. Just being better to myself, less reactive, more proactive.
Nice.
That's the.
I feel
overall.
that.
Yeah. What about you? What are you driving away from, towards, and what's in the? And what's in the car?
And what's in the car?
Maybe she's passenger seat.
She's
That's
in the
probably
car
the
now.
big. The 2025 will be the big first year of her.
Year
for
of
sure.
the dog.
Year of the dog.
Let's see. I feel similarly or similar. I think the truth of our age, or I'll say my age, is hitting me for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I think like we've been kind of able to feel like kids for a while, and I am feeling mortality isn't exactly the word, but I guess mortality of like, okay, you're 39, I think now.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just like act like everything is in the future.
Right.
It's in the past, a lot of it,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine.
It's definitely in the now.
Yeah.
And if you miss
it's
it,
like,
yeah, totally.
that's a big one for me.
That sounds great.
What does that mean? I don't know, but mostly just like, I think a lot of the image of just like laying in the waves and they're just pushing you around and you're like, where am I going?
Mm-hmm.
And I have to like swim a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to kind of like, similar to you, like,
Less
here's
reactive.
what I'm
more.
going to. And yeah. But
Right.
what those things are, I do not know. It's
Mm-hmm.
interesting that the world is always changing, but I think we're living through like some really significant changes in our industry,
Totally.
in every industry, in money, in politics.
The world is really at a tipping point.
Yes.
It feels like. And I'm sure it happens every 50 years or whatever, but this is the one now. It feels
Yeah.
like. I was looking at all the like, sorry, was there another? Did you have more?
Go
What are
for
you
it.
bringing with you? Just looking at everybody's year-end thing on
Yeah.
Instagram, which made me very depressed. But like everybody was like, 2024 was like a great year. And like, good for those people. I'm so happy for you. What did not feel that way for me. I can't calm down at all. I
Yeah.
haven't thought about anything other than Israel-Palestine for one whole year.
Really?
Yeah, I think about it every
You're
day.
stressing.
I think about it every day. Well, it just like the injustice.
Yeah.
If this can happen so broadly in our faces and nothing can change about it, what else? What is entertainment for? I'm not
Yeah.
entertained. I can't entertain like I've had a real existential like I want to be an actor. There shouldn't even be acting.
How much of our lives is just not thinking about what's
Yeah.
going on around you?
Yeah, so that I
Zone
had
of
a real
interest.
New Year's Eve I was sick at home, so part
Yeah,
of it
that
was just that I
hurts.
was sick and lonely. But just like really like what am I doing? What are we all doing?
Yeah.
Just because of like you said, so much stuff feels like it's coming to this tipping point, or I don't know, something's got to happen.
Well, we've definitely got to do something about these dictators,
Crazy.
and we've got to do something about the internet, and we've got to do something about stupid people, because they seem to be more powerful than ever.
Right. I was thinking about today, I was at the post office and I sort of saw like in the back, post office is so fascinating because it's official and it's government and everything, but it is the most bare bones. They just have like one vinyl thing that catches all the mail.
Yeah.
And then they have like metal racks where the boxes are. And then there's just like no other frills. There's just like nothing. And then I was thinking about like how I actually think life is. It's fancy and you go get a nice thing. And like most places, you just do the fucking thing regular. It's not about, and it looks
Not everything
nice.
has to
And
be Apple.
yes.
Apple Store.
And it just makes me feel like so many of us are so disconnected from how the world actually works or has to work. We're just living in a dream world is how it feels to
It
me.
is, yeah.
I'm
I
just
think
having a
that's
real
the
dream
George
world
Orwell
thing.
of it all. It's like it's not some drug you take, but it's just entertainment is
Yeah,
the drug. That's the
totally.
thing that makes you not think about what's going on. Is like we have an infinite amount of things that can make us feel distracted,
Mm-hmm.
rich, even if we're not. You still have like a big TV for a
Right.
cheap price.
And then I feel like some people are like, this is the best it's ever been.
yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I must be crazy.
Also, like, the Trump has won in a million ways. It's terrible. But one of the ways is like, I guess COVID didn't happen is what we're decided on. Is like we didn't shut down for 3 years and go
Right.
absolutely crazy.
Right.
It's just we're back and
I
it's
know.
fine.
It's wild. Yeah, so I'm having a mental tough time and I hope
Yeah.
for some mental clarity in the new year, I think.
We should figure out. I should. Just like one thing I do
Mhm.
regularly that is selfless.
Mm.
Because I do so much selfish stuff.
Sure.
Most of my selfishness is doing nothing.
Yeah.
But I think it would make me feel a lot better about myself.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
I feel very.
So they say anxiety doesn't really come, it comes from like not doing things you know you can do.
Yeah,
Totally.
because I can't go to Israel and be like,
Mm-mm.
"This is a genocide."
Mm-mm. Nobody, it seems like nobody can. Horrible.
It's
insane.
I have no words for it. It's
We'll cut this and we'll start the comedy in just a second.
Hey, man.
Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, whoa.
Oh, hey, sorry.
Sorry.
No,
What's going on?
I'm just a little. I apologize. I guess right away. I'm a little thrown off. I thought we were just doing kind of a little walk around the reservoir, and you are dressed to the nines. Was this supposed to be a fancier?
Come on, man! Don't do this to me. This is my normal clothes. This is my new normal.
Oh,
it's penny loafers.
Okay.
It's tight creased khakis, cuffed, creased all the way down. The creases go from belt to ankle. Pleats.
Is there a difference between pleats and creases?
Well,
I guess
creases
creases are like ugly. That's
yeah,
what you
creases
said.
are close to wrinkles, but pleats are the class. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, you look great. You look
you
look expensive.
Thank you so much. I'm just trying to grow up a little bit. You know, I have been taking a look at myself and realizing I'm a mature man. Why don't I look like one?
You look great.
Thank
I'm
you
just
so
a
much.
little embarrassed. I'm in Chacos and Kirkland signature shorts and
you look
tank
awesome.
top
You look how you're supposed to. I feel a little bit uncomfortable, honestly. I mean, these shoes haven't broken in yet, so they might be a little uncomfortable on the walk, blister wise.
Oh yeah, we got a little hill up here.
Let's do it. Yeah, okay. So what's been going on? How you doing?
Big thing is I decided to do. I'm going celibate for the year.
Wow, on purpose?
I'd like to think so. I mean,
That's
the year is
awesome.
in the future. Obviously, I was celibate last year, not on purpose.
Right.
And I think this year I got to refocus and just go, I'm not going to try to.
Well, last year
have
you
sex.
were celibate with other people, but
Yes.
you were masturbating. Are you going to go full celibacy?
I think I am going to do retention,
semen retention. Wow, you're about to grow the strongest chin I've ever seen. You know how good the semen. I'm doing semen retention too. That's why I got all these new clothes.
It's the that's you got to think about something.
You have to think about something, and for me,
right this you can go through, ma'am. Sorry,
Nope, sorry
you can go
about
through.
that.
You can go right past us.
Sorry, yeah, I was just shining my shoes. What do you think? Got to keep them nice.
She had nothing to say about that.
Nothing to say. Well, hey, that's okay. Yeah, I'm just growing up. You know, I'm growing up. I got the new shoes. I haven't come in a year. I'm feeling really adult. I'm reading the paper forwards and backwards now. I get the paper.
What do you mean backwards?
I just read it, and then I also flip the pages the other way, and I read the articles back to front. You know that Kendrick album? How you can play the songs forward and backwards? And
Yeah,
different
Damnation.
Sometimes when you read the paper backwards,
it's.
Oh, the cartoons before the news. That is interesting. I should start my day with a little laugh.
Here's what nobody is doing. Is you have to challenge yourself in new and interesting ways.
Mm-hmm.
Retention, wearing this really expensive outfit when I don't think you're working right now.
That's
I
right.
mean, what did this run you, can I ask? A hat alone must have been.
Well, we're not sure yet because it's on credit.
Oh,
so we're
this
not
is-
sure how much it's going to cost, but it's a low interest rate. And when you look the part, you play the part. When you play the part, you get the part. When you get the part, you get the paycheck that's for the part. I've been watching a lot of Instagram.
I think I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Did you use Klarna? I'm always curious about Klarna when I check out on things.
Yeah, I used Klarna Plus. You can do 56 payments. You can break anything up into 56 monthly payments like a car. So you can do a T-shirt
payments.
like a car payment.
Okay.
Yeah, so I bought a brand new iZod for $59. So it's what is that? It's about $110 a month for 4 years.
What's the rate? What's the percentage that you're paying on that?
APR?
APR,
39.
39%
39.
APR.
So I bought it for $59. It's going to end up costing me $2,000. It depends. I might come into some money. If you pay it off early, the interest goes away.
Yeah, of course.
Well, so that's the plan, is to sort of look like this and then go to the Century City Mall and get offered a job.
Oh, at the mall.
Yeah, hope so.
That would be great. You know
look
what?
at this little guy.
Hi.
What a cutie.
A little dog came right up to me. You're a fancy boy.
Look at that. He avoided me because he knew not to mess up these nice clothes.
You looked good.
That's right.
Well, I don't care if your owner is a beautiful woman. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Dang. Okay, bye.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, it's not even quite New Year's. Like, why don't you go? She wanted you, man.
You can't chase someone down afterwards,
No,
right?
yeah, you're screwed. You're
Yeah.
screwed. Oh, she likes you though. End scene.
That's what we call a puppy edit.
That's a puppy edit. Hi. We now have the puppy in the room. This is Frankie. I'm sure you've seen her on the video. If you have the video, she's a cutie pie.
Look at her.
Look at her. She wants to come up. Yeah, she does.
You know what's great about animals and children? You never have to have a conversation about anything real again when you're with like family and friends.
Yes.
They're just kind of around, and it's like, well, you can't talk about anything because you're going to get interrupted.
Uh-huh.
So you just kind of go like, what movies are you watching? Oh, the kid's doing something.
Yeah.
We can focus on that for a little while.
She doesn't pee.
You just never have a real conversation again once that happens, as far as I've observed.
I feel like I've seen that with my sister who has 3 girls. She just gets to go like, I'm busy, respect it.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, what can I say? And it's pretty nice. Like, she doesn't take advantage of it, but it is powerful. You know what I mean?
You'll appreciate this. I got into a fight in my head over Thanksgiving.
I definitely appreciate that.
We were getting back, and we were at LAX, and we had to take the shuttle to where our car was parked.
More like the shittle.
It was more like the shittle. It was taking forever, so the line was building up to where you knew the shittle was going to be full. And there was a family waiting, and it was getting to the point where it was like, I don't know if we're all going to get on. And I was having an argument with the family in my head of like, we were here first. You're going to act like it's rude that I don't let you on before me, but I chose not to have kids so far. You don't get more just because you put more people in this world.
I agree. I agree.
All in my head. They ended up taking a different shuttle. It was never an issue.
They took a shuttle, and you were stuck on the shittle.
Yeah, I was still on the shuttle.
That's too bad.
But I definitely had that like, here's what the argument's going to sound like here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I do it every day. Every day I plan an argument, and then it doesn't even happen.
Help me with this one. Maybe you can advise me. I got sick as a dog through basically up until from the week before Christmas up until Christmas.
Right.
The way I got sick is I go get a massage.
Okay.
The woman is sniffling and coughing through the whole massage. And I'm like, man. She's like leaving the room to cough, coming back. She's got the sniffles the whole time.
That's tough.
I kind of was like stressing about it. Then I forgot about it. I get sick 3 days later, and I'm like, where did I get sick? Like, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody I was hanging out with got sick. And then I had a flash of this sick lady.
Yep.
I don't want her to get in trouble.
Of course.
It ruined my life for a whole week.
Yep.
I want some sort of retribution for it from the massage place.
Right.
And I think they should be informed. There's got to be a system where you never get touched for 90 minutes by the sickest person in this place.
I agree. But I also have sympathy for the person who I don't want them sent home from. They should get paid to not come to work.
Yes, she needed the money, presumably, or like maybe was sick and took 4 days off and
a
whatever.
hand-to-hand
was
job,
like, hey,
you gotta have vacation pay at the ready.
So that's what I got to go to them and be like, you got to have vacation pay because I don't want this masseuse to get in trouble, but I got a sick massage.
This is full Larry David.
Yeah.
This is you like you're going to get the masseuse fired 100%, but you're going to have a big argument about it and it'll be great.
I've had some bad, I have the worst back pain. I'll do anything but stretch and work out for it. So I've been getting massages a lot. And the last masseuse I had the grumbliest tummy you've ever
I love all your funny massages.
Yeah.
Grumbly, like starving?
Like, yeah, I think and so you don't know if you got to be like, hey, do you want to like go have a power bar and come back or like whatever? I don't mind.
If you're hurting, you can go. It's not relaxing. Hello, sir. Oh, you look familiar. You were just in last week, isn't that right?
I was, yeah. Hi, how
welcome
you doing?
back. Welcome back.
So thank you, by the way. Very friendly. I'm sorry I don't remember you as well.
Well, my name is Patty.
Hi,
It's
Patty.
Lovely to see you.
Patty,
you're becoming a bit of a regular, so I definitely am remembering your face.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, I made a bit of a checklist for my massage because I noticed that it's helpful for me to be proactive and communicate. And that's what I'm trying to do in this new year.
Absolutely.
Is instead of resenting people, I'm going to just say what I need.
Good.
Do you mind if I go through that with you?
Of course not.
All right. First question. Are you feeling or have you been feeling sick in the past 7 days? Cough, sniffle, sore throat?
No.
Right. Have you traveled outside of the country, including Africa and the Far East in the past 3 months?
No, I haven't.
Great. Good. Do you currently or have you had diarrhea in the past 24 hours?
I think these questions are becoming a little bit invasive. What is this for?
Well, last time I came in here about 7 days ago, my masseuse was hungry. And I could tell stomach wise. I don't know if it was you, Patty.
I can't recall.
But it really like interrupted the massage, and so that it's going to come up in the questions here.
I'm sorry
as well. But then as I was making the list, I was like, well, I want to make sure that I'm protected in all these ways.
Okay.
I wouldn't want you to have to give up the massage. I know you would need the money so bad, and I will really tip you well.
I appreciate how thoughtful you are, but let's just keep asking the questions and get to the massage.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Have you seen any violent movies?
Unfortunately, your time has started.
Oh,
so this
okay.
is going to be the part of the 90 or 60.
All right. Well, it's going to be 60 now.
Okay.
It's a long questionnaire.
Okay.
Have you seen any violent movies where women are violent towards men in the past 3 months? And if so, did you like any of them?
I just watched that movie Enough with Jennifer Lopez where she beats the shit out of that guy. It was awesome.
Okay. Are there any...
Why don't we go ahead and take you back?
Well,
we'll go ahead and get your shirt off and get your pants off. You can wear the supplied uniform there, just baggy shirt and pants.
Thank you.
And again, did you want light pressure, heavy pressure, music?
Heavy pressure and music, please.
Okay, cool. Now we have a whale sounds. We have sounds of the forest. We have desert
whale
sand.
music sounds good if you can have whale sounds.
We don't have
over
whale music, unfortunately. We just have whale sounds. Whale music is all copyrighted. But I love that stuff too. I really do love that stuff. It's a little more upbeat than a massage.
I guess just Wale. I think that's a good middle ground.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you.
Cool. Great. So yeah, I'll get that started and I'll light this candle.
Thank you.
Here we go. All right. Ooh, you got some tension here in your shoulder. Little tension there.
Yeah. You all right there, throat-wise?
Yeah, sorry. I just, I think I got a hair.
Just remember the questionnaire is legally binding, so if that's a...
Yeah, no, it was just a hair. Sorry.
Okay, great. That's a cold or anything. All right. Okay, I think I'm going to put my underwear back on because you kind of spit right into that area.
I said pants and shirt. You wear baggies. You don't go underwear off. You don't need that.
Okay. See, that's why the questionnaire exists, is so we don't have these confusions. I didn't know.
Is that whole rolly backpack questionnaire?
That's the questionnaire.
It's printed out?
Yes, I printed it out so that you could autograph it at the end, sign it. I need your John Hancock.
Okay.
But this one, I'm just trying it out, so I just wanted to get into the massage.
I'm really sorry that you got... Was it sick or just kind of had an unpleasant experience?
No, a hungry masseuse last week. I had a hungry masseuse, and then the more questions came to me as I kind of Googled some stuff. I was on Reddit.
I see.
I looked up things that can go wrong in a massage.
Well, I did just have 2 hard-boiled eggs, so I think we are fine. I'm not hungry. I'm a little gassy.
Yeah, I was gonna. That's a good question to add to the list. Have you had anything that your stomach can't really handle?
Yeah, I'm allergic to hard-boiled eggs.
Specifically that cookie of it.
I'm allergic to hard-boiled eggs, but my roommate ate everything else in the fridge, so I ate her eggs to get back at her. I'm sorry. This is a bad day for me to give you a massage. I am gassy and tired. My fingers hurt.
I'm going to be back next week. I'm going to answer questions in the questionnaire. Okay. I do think that today...
next week Keith should be here.
Keith?
He's our new masseuse. He's coming in from Nevada.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, different laws for masseuses in Nevada. If you
know what I mean. He's nasty.
Hi, Keith, I presume.
Yes, hello. How are you?
Good. Just to get right down to it, I sent you that questionnaire over email. Thank you for filling that out.
No problem.
I did think of some questions on the way over here, so there's just a few more. We'll get into it. Wow, Look at muscly, oily. Looking good.
Both. I like to oil and have muscles for the massage.
Okay, Keith. Question number 1. Have you had any sort of food out of spite recently that will make you feel bad physically?
I didn't know this was going to be on the form. I just ate my roommate's last piece of swordfish.
Do you live with Patty by any chance?
Yeah, Patty's my roommate. I ate her swordfish because she ate my eggs.
Looking at your face, you may be allergic to swordfish.
She grills swordfish every night, and it doesn't even smell because it's a pretty meaty fish.
Yeah. That's a good observation.
It's actually not a bad fish to grill in the house. Yeah.
That's very, I don't really need to get into the ins and outs of what you think about the fish, but it does look like you're maybe having an allergic reaction to it.
We have one of those indoor smokeless grills.
Okay.
So you can grill it inside and it sucks the smoke up.
Oh, wow.
Ah!
Do you need to go to a hospital?
Yeah,
or-
I need a gun. I need to be killed.
See.
Folks,
Oh yeah, Happy
we
New
did
Year!
it. Happy New Year! I'll tell you what, I feel good to be back with my good buddy Dan Lippert, and I hope all of you listeners at home are having a happy new year and are looking forward to some productive, happy, relaxing times. Whatever you're looking for, I hope it's coming to you.
Yeah, that's a wonderful sentiment. I'm happy to be here with Frankie and with you, Ryan, and
Yeah.
grateful to have this show going into 2025, our 5th year doing the show, I
Unbelievable.
believe.
Yeah, we started in like right before
And we
pandemic.
did it for 5 years, so this is our 6th year doing the show.
That's unbelievable. I thought it was
thanks-
only like 3 years.
Yeah,
But I guess
crazy.
not at all.
Right before we went to Morongo, we started this show. Something's connected there.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Thank you all for your support. I wanted to plug, this just crossed my mind, our friend Jake Jabor, who did our last episode. He has a Substack, and he had a really great 3-part essay over the Christmas break. You should check it out.
Yes.
You can
About
find it on
improv
his
and
social
art
media.
and other
Yeah,
kinds of
he
art.
talks about art and the kind of death of good art and seriousness, taking art
Mhm.
seriously, and it ends with him talking a little bit about the state of the improv world that I
Yeah.
thought was really interesting and thoughtful. So I'll plug that.
I love
We'll
that.
plug Yes Also with Susie Barrett, produced by Ryan Rosenberg. The
Oh,
greatest
that's so sweet
conversation
of you.
ever with Ryan Rosenberg and Pie and Banafaz.
Of course, Hey Randy on the Comedy Bang Bang Network, as well as Bill Walton.
Eat, Pray,
Eat,
Dunk.
Pray, Dunk. I always forget it.
Mark Rennie and I did our best cheers and jeers of the Christmas season in December for the film world, so check that out. And thanks to Trent Oliver for editing, Annie Wu for our logo, and who am I missing? Oh, Casey Trela for the theme
for a
song.
beautiful theme song. And everybody listening at home, we love you. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
What's up, Man Dog Pod listeners? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's free episode. If you want to hear the full episode, it's available over on our Patreon, patreon.com/you'rethemanNowDog. We've got full episode audio and video for everything we've done, a huge archive of tons of fun stuff with all your favorite comedians. Check it out today. Once again, that's patreon.com/you'rethemanNowDog. Thanks so much, and have a great day.